One of the first challenges I had as a music artist was writing super good and catchy melodies. But as I go farther into my career, I think I've learned a couple tips and tricks that I can share with you guys on how to write these really good and catchy melodies. So let's go.
I wanna get in your head. I'm waiting here, I'm not scared. Long as you're right by me, tear me apart, yeah, tear me apart, yeah.
Now first, before we get into this, a little disclaimer. A good melody really is based on preference and what you like to listen to, but I think there still are some solid methods that can be used to construct some really good and catchy melodies. So let's get right into that. Now the first thing that you need to consider is the range of your voice. So my voice is a little bit on the deeper side, and this song right here that I recorded is perfectly in my range, as you can hear.
I wanna get in your head. I'm waiting here, I'm not scared.
So as you can hear, I'm still jumping around from low notes to high notes, but it's still in my comfortable range. So keep this in mind when you're making your melodies. Now, sometimes it is good to jump out of your range, as it can be a very interesting focal point for the melody, which I do in some of my songs. Not this song specifically, but sometimes it can sound really good if you do that. So the first thing that I do when I write any of my melodies is I just hum over the beat until I find something that I like. So right here, all I'm gonna do. As you can see, I was humming something out that I liked, and after that very first rough take, you can refine your melody and change it as you please to really get a good and final take. Now obviously the humming might not come natural to you, so if you don't know exactly what to hum, just start by singing like the notes of the chords and making variations off of that. And as you practice more, you'll get much better at making variations in your melodies and making them very interesting and catchy. So after the rough and mumbling stage of the melody, what I do is add the lyrics. Now lyrics can change the melody in a lot of different ways, as it can add different vowel sounds to different notes. So instead of the melody just being a ooh, 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 you can add different vowel sounds like uh-oh, I wanna get in your head. And the words you use can create lots of different vowel sounds that will integrate variety and interestingness into your melody. So here are the lyrics that I added to mine.
I wanna get in your head. I'm waiting here, I'm not scared. Long as you're right by me, tear me apart, yeah, tear me apart, yeah.
So as you can hear, I'm always going back to the uh-oh part of the melody, and then in between those phrases where I sing uh-oh, I'm using different vowel sounds and different melodies to create an interesting kind of roller coaster type melody. This can be very appealing and catch the listener's ear pretty easily. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind is you do not want to keep the same melody and vowel sounds for too long, because it will get repetitive and might be annoying. Obviously, this is a preference thing. If you want to do that, obviously you can, but for the listener, it might get annoying. So as you can see, I demonstrate this when I move into the second half of the chorus. I change up the melody and the vowel sounds.
Oh yeah, I've given up 100 times, yeah. You're a million out of one, I know I can. It's all because I know the truth, yeah. Mess me up and tear me up again.
Another thing I do, as I said before, is I'm using my range to my advantage. So right here, when I say
times, yeah. You're a million out of one, I know I can. It's all because I know the truth, yeah.
I go from high in my range to low in my range, and it creates a lot of variety in the melody. And personally, I just like the way it sounds. I think it could be appealing to a lot of listeners as well. So now as we move into the verse, what I'm doing is slowing down the melody a little bit and making it a little bit more calm than the chorus, as you can see right here.
Tell me I'm on your mind. It's okay, hit me when you got time. I do this all knowing that you will mess me up and tear me up again.
One thing that I do in a lot of my songs is I use a melody from the chorus in the verse, as you can see right here.
That you will mess me up and tear me up again. But
so that melody was in the chorus, and sometimes I think it can just create a better understanding of the song for the listener. Again, I'm not using the same melody for too long, so right here I move into a different melody.
it's all up in my brain. I can't even lie though, I know I'm not right though. It feel like it's time though, you already know it's true.
So another tip that I could talk about in melodies is making good transitions between your choruses and verses and pre-choruses and other stuff like that. So right here, I use this ending right here that really does a good job of flowing from the verse to the pre-chorus, as you can hear.
No, it's true. Play it off like I'm.
So thinking about the flow between the different sections of your song is very important when writing your melodies. Now, the last tip I'm going to talk about in this video is how to create tension in your melodies. So right here, as you can see, when we're moving from the verse to the pre-chorus, I'm speeding up the melody a little bit and making it seem like there's something coming after.
Play it off like I'm insane, but I can't get you out my brain. I told you many times that
So right there, as you can see, I'm almost preparing the listener for the chorus. And this certain melody of the pre-chorus sticks out from the rest of the melodies, like the verse and the chorus, because it uses different notes than those other ones.
Play it off like I'm insane, but I can't get you out my brain. I told you many times that I wanna get in your head.
So as you can see, writing a melody doesn't just come down to knowing what notes to add to the song. You can use all these tips that I explained, such as using your range to your advantage, repeating certain phrases, and creating tension in your melodies to build an immersive melody. I hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, please drop a like. Also, drop your artist name in the comments because I want to hear the melodies that you guys come up with. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Okay, Jingo. Are you serious?
I wanna get in your head. I'm waiting here, I'm not scared. Long as you're right by me, tear me apart, yeah, tear me apart, yeah. I've given up 100 times, yeah. You're a million out of one, I know I can. It's hard because I know the truth, yeah. Mess me up and tear me up again. Tell me I'm on your mind. It's okay, hit me when you got time. I do this all knowing that you will mess me up and tear me up again. But it's all up in my brain. I can't even lie though, I know I'm not right though. It feel like it's time though, you already know it's true. Play it off like I'm insane, but I can't get you out my brain. I told you many times that I wanna get in your head. I'm waiting here, I'm not scared. Long as you're right by me, tear me apart, yeah, tear me apart, yeah. I've given up 100 times, yeah. You're a million out of one, I know I can. It's all because I know the truth, yeah. Mess me up and tear me up again. I can't lie, I'm scared. Cause I can't tell you're unaware. I can't tell you that I'm thinking, whoa. I wanna get in your head. I'm waiting here, I'm not scared. Long as you're right by me, tear me apart, yeah, tear me apart, yeah. I can't lie, I'm scared. I can't tell you that I'm thinking, whoa, of you, but it's okay.
Are you serious? Are you serious?